Hi, this is Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Well, over the weekend, I went to a family wedding and way up in Northern California. I'm in Northern California, but this is way up in Northern California, and got to see my brothers. I have three other brothers, all younger. And the wedding was fantastic. But one of my brothers, the youngest brother, wanted me to drive by and see his renovated house. And it's a beautiful house. But I also, when I was there, wanted to see his old baseball childhood collection, just to kind of refresh my memory. And he shows me this card. It's a Willie Mays 67. And he said, Rick, this was your actual first Willie Mays card. And not sure how he ended up with it, but I'm saying, wow, this is special to me. Can I have it back? Basically. So here it is. And you can see the totally off center, faded, banged up corner. All four corners are banged up, but I love it. I love it. This is my childhood cards would look basically all of them like this, and very special to get it back. You'd put them on these cards, you'd put them on the bed, the floor, and then when you're done playing with them, you'd put them in a shoebox and they would rattle around, so they end up looking like this. So a very special card for my collection. Also, recently I picked up a card, auction house win, Heritage Auctions. I won a rare Cy Young card. But before I show you that card, a little background on a similar card, and maybe they have a connection. So I have a card here. It's the 1909-1910 W555, Johnny Evers. You can see it's very small, blank back. And originally, we thought this to be a strip card. At least Jefferson Burdick thought it was a strip card, so we called it the W being a strip card, W555. Now, in 2007, there was a box found that had attached to the box were these particular cards. And so I have show you the box, what it looks like. And you can see it's the box is basically opened up. And you can see the cards, and what you would do is you would tear, rip, cut off the players, the cards, set them on the ground. And you can see over here where my finger is, there's a little circle there. You would knock out that circle, and so you would have a child's box camera. And so you'd look through that little hole at the cards and pretend like you actually had a camera. And these we found out to be, they're not a strip card issue, but they're a J. Myers candy issue out of Philadelphia. And there's 66 cards, I believe, in the set. Now, when the box is actually intact, it's about this size here. And, you just look through the hole and you'd see the player. So that was found in 2007. And, of course, you would wonder, I'm not sure why the grading companies don't upgrade when we know for a fact it's not a W issue, it's a J. Meyer candy issue. But that's a whole different topic on years and where cards come from. So the card I picked up recently looks very similar. And it's the 1912 WUNC strip card of Cy Young. And this is definitely Cy Young, not Irv Young, because sometimes they get mixed up. And you can see it's about the same size, as a dark border. And these are painfully rare. These are really rare compared to even the W555s. There's 8 cards in this set. You have also, the big boy would be the Wagner. Now, are these actually strip cards, or are they another J. Meyer product box or a competitor's candy box? We really don't know. It says here 1912. The guys at Net 54 were debating, because of the uniforms, what they were wearing at this particular year. They couldn't have been 1912 issue, more like 1910, similar to the W555 cards. So this is Cy Young. Pops under, 8 maybe total of all grading companies. You can barely see the Young down there. And the other one I've seen that is similar to this, where you barely see the Young, which is kind of interesting. I've seen before. Now, I do have another card in the set, and that's the Larry Doyle here. You can see the Doyle's, pretty clear. And both of the cards are in the SGC slabs. And because the darker cap, the NY, he was a New York Giants team captain, second baseman. Some at Net 54 think this is 1 year, I think it was 1909, they wore these as a road uniform for 1 year, so most likely this is a 1910 issue. So I thought it was really cool to pick up a rare card, Cy Young card. Now I do have one other card I'd like to show you. It doesn't relate to those two, but it is small. And that's the 1920 Universal Toy Walter Johnson here. And Universal Toy was a toy company in which they would sell kids a little package, a little box of small toys. And one of the toys, or one of the things that they would have in the box, would be a mini strip card with these players, like the Walter Johnson. That was kind of cool also. So hey, thanks for watching. This is Rick, Vintage Oddball Cards. Bye.